and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Another day, another dollar.
Say what?
Another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Another day,
Say,
another dollar.
We
Hey!
we back again. We about to turn the bitch up like, hey, this my twin. Say what? This my twin. Say what? Hey, twin. Why she stop? She let me by myself. My bad.
You supposed to have bars, nigga.
I had bars. You heard that? Real rap raw, nigga.
Let's start the show.
Man, these lyrics go in. Yeah. Put me up. This is some straight vibes.
Welcome back to another episode of Bar2Bar podcast, where we bring bars from your favorite songs to the bar and we discuss them. I'm your host, Will.
And I'm your host, Nick Tracy.
Yeah, y'all heard the new name. We discussed it last episode. Nick Tracy is the name.
Yeah.
And she about to play the game properly. You feel me?
I might switch it back. I don't know, y'all. I'm going through an identity crisis.
It's okay. As long as it's not a midlife crisis, you're good.
No.
not there yet,
Have you
y'all.
seen all those memes about why millennials can't have midlife crisis?
No. What did it say?
Well, basically, it's a lot of people making it's a meme that's saying, do you think millennials will have midlife crises or I don't know. And there's a lot of just people making videos like, we can't. We've been going through 1,000,001 like in real time historic events since
Everything.
9/11.
Yeah.
I said since Mufasa died, because when you think about it, y'all, that was a traumatic Disney movie.
Very, very.
You know,
so,
and they put it in Africa. That was the closest thing we got to it being, black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we was going off of a black lions matter at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was still BLM.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, do you remember what happened?
It was BLM, Black Lives.
Oh, you didn't catch that?
Yeah, I did catch that.
But think about it. Do you remember the movie though?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So basically, I always thought it was fucked up once I got older, for real. But it was fucked up, bro. Scar, Simba's uncle, literally convinced his nephew that he killed his father, the king. The whole king.
Convinced him.
He was like, oh man, nigga, you done killed your daddy. God damn, nigga, why you gotta go. Yeah, they coming for you.
You might want to run, bro, because if you don't, them folk gonna run and pull up on your ass.
Do you know how fucked up that was? And he was a kid. The nigga was like 6.
He was a youngin'.
He was like 7. And he's like, yo, I just killed my dad. Yo, the feds is on the way, bro.
Feds being the hyenas.
Bro, like, it's no dropping soap. Like, nah, I gotta go, bro.
Yeah.
And the nigga ran away. And he went to fucking live with a pig and a fucking muskrat.
Yeah.
Or a warthog. But a form of a pig.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to, y'all, this is traumatic for me. Let's just start the song because speaking of tragedies, we got a nice story for y'all.
Definitely do.
A story-based song anyways.
It is.
This is why just to clear that up, this is why we can't have midlife crises. Because look at all I just went through. The trauma's back.
2 minutes.
The trauma's back.
It came back. But we're not skipping the song that we got today. The song we got today is one that you're going to want to listen to, and I suggest you go do that before you listen to the rest of this podcast.
Well, let's pull up to Mufasa.
Yeah, shout out Mufasa, man. R.I.P. to a real ass nigga, man, for real.
R.I.P. to BLM, y'all.
You know
the original.
Right. But that was a black on black crime.
Oh, we about done with this one? I don't really want to drink today either, so that's fine. Leave that little shot.
Yeah, we good. That's Mufasa. The real king.
I really went down a rabbit hole, y'all. I got triggered.
All
All right, let's get into this song.
So the song we're doing today is called Mona Lisa, by Lil Wayne featuring Kendrick Lamar. This song is goated, in my opinion. I love this song. I listened to this song so many times. Man, what?
Never heard it until you told me you were doing this song.
And that's the beautiful thing about this podcast.
Yeah, I'm not a big Wayne fan. This is why I don't need no more liquor.
Crazy.
I'm not a big Wayne fan. Not that I'm not a fan. It's just I'm not a get in my car and I feel like listening to a Wayne type of girl.
Understood.
But I'm not the type, like, if I'm in the car with you, I'm going to ask you to turn it off either.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the quickest way to get put out. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do.
Where does that come off from?
One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Where does that? What are you singing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. All right, so we're gonna check some ID.
All right, yeah.
Real
Let's check
quick,
some
real
ID.
quick. So when do you think this song came out?
Okay, so the artwork says Carter 5.
Absolutely.
That's the last Carter, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, I know.
When?
It's gonna be. This was the actually when I went to see. You know what? That's crazy. I actually went to A3C and he was headlining Wayne, and I'll tell you what happened.
Okay. All right.
Y'all, if y'all remember, y'all remember. If you know, you know. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, so that year was, I'm gonna say, 2018.
No, ma'am.
No? Okay, wait, one more.
One more try.
17.
Nope.
Okay, 19.
Nope.
Okay, I don't know.
20.
Then
Pandemic
this
year.
isn't the last Carter.
This is the last Carter.
Carter 5?
Mm-hmm.
There was one after. Look them up, because I don't think you're telling me the truth. Hold on, guys. We're looking this up really quick. Well, quick. Carter 5. When was this released? 2018. I was right the first time. Don't play with me.
I got Carter. It says 2020 on here.
Deluxe.
Or maybe it's deluxe.
Release date.
It came on my birthday.
Wow. I knew it. I was like, it has to be 2018 because I remember what happened. I remember the hype for him performing for the first time.
Because on here it says 20.
Because remember, everybody was waiting for the anticipation of Carter 5.
Yeah, they've been waiting for a long time. We all know
Exactly. And then when it finally came out, his first performance was A3C in Atlanta.
And you said 2018. That was your first guess.
Yes.
And you was absolutely correct. I apologize for
Thank you.
iTunes, Apple Music getting it wrong.
But they had the deluxe version out. Maybe the deluxe dropped that at that time.
Probably did, but they don't have the original one there either to correct me. Because I
They
would
probably don't need to have it on there.
They should. Fuck them. But you know what? You got it right. Again, what you normally do when it comes to guessing.
But I know why I got it right.
Okay, so tell the
So
story.
I have a story to tell you guys.
Okay.
So yes, like I was saying, there was an anticipation for Carter 5.
Mm-hmm.
His first performance was at a festival it's a music festival they do every year in Atlanta. It's called A3C.
Mm-hmm.
And I went that year. I think this is the second year I went. And they have it's multiple days and there's multiple things around the city. I went with this guy, I was working as a waitress at the time. I went with this guy that I went who was in town from, I think, Cali at the time. And he had an extra ticket or something like that. I don't know. But I just know, I remember it being free. Long story short, me and him went together. Cool, whatever. Mind you, I've only known that I met this guy at brunch. We went that night.
You met him that morning. You went out with him that night.
Went that night. He was supposed to meet up with some more people. Whatever happened, they said they weren't going anymore. So he was like, he was in music. So he's like, he still wants to go. And I was like, shit, I'll go. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I went. He was cool as fuck or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened? So listen, we get there basically just in time for Wayne to come out.
Right.
So maybe 30 minutes. So we get our drinks. We're going to the crowd. We're trying to make our way to the front. Mm-hmm. I'm getting anxious because I don't like big crowds. I don't know what is over here acting a fool. Okay. I'm getting anxious because I don't like big crowds and I don't like to be smack dead in the middle already. But so far, nothing has happened to me to make me feel like that's not what I like. I don't like that.
Right.
So eventually, like getting too far up because everybody wants to be there. This is the first time he's performing in forever, let alone Carter 5.
Right.
So basically, we moved closer to the back because it's so crowded that we can't even move our arms.
Right,
and I'm like,
right.
this is the worst way to try to enjoy this show.
Right.
So we just go to the back. There's more breathing room, and there's some folding chairs in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'll just stand on one of them. Cool. I kid you not, bro. Wayne comes on. He does maybe 2 or 3 songs. I got this shit on camera, too. Actually, it's on my YouTube. I don't know if it's still on there. It might be. But Wayne starts performing.
Mm-hmm.
By the 4th song, he gets to like not even the full first verse. Stampede. Random ass stampede.
All of them go rushing towards the
And we get hit first because we in the back. Allegedly, somebody thought they were shooting. So people were calling out shots.
Oh.
But turns out they were threatening to shoot. They reported this on the Breakfast Club and everything.
Oh, wow.
Bro, I was there. And I literally went home with one shoe on and my whole knee was scraped.
What happened to the other shoe?
I don't know. I got caught in the stampede. I was trying to run. Me and him lost each other. Luckily, I didn't lose my phone. I didn't know where he was. I was running to where the crowd was running because there was like a clear, like, just go this way you know what I'm saying?
Don't go to
but then
get trampled.
running that way, do you know, like, there's this tall ass fence and not like a fence where you can kind of put your foot in and climb, like those barred fence. Like,
oh,
you
you had to climb that. You had to hop over that.
People were hopping over it, but I'm talking about, this is not no like human level, like normal, like 5 foot. This is like a 6-7 footer.
Yeah.
And people are literally climbing it. People were breaking their legs, and there were people who were injured. No one died or anything. But literally, I went home with one shoe on.
Damn.
And my knee was scraped up because I fell. And then when I fell, that's when my shoe. I didn't even know when my shoe came off. Actually, I'm assuming that's when my shoe fell off.
Adrenaline was pumping.
I was scared. I remember just like, because I didn't know if they were actually shooting.
Right. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. Because now they start spraying into the crowd. You better just hope. You got to just hope that it's not. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, we gonna call this one Mona Lisa almost killed me.
No.
Oh my God, because it's off the Carter 5, right? Or
Yeah.
Carter 5
Carter
almost
5.
killed me,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
No, dead ass. Like, that was one of the scariest.
Moments.
And then this nigga wanted me to, he was like, man, so we found each other. He was like, man, you want to just go to a bar? I'm like, nigga, I have one shoe on. So then I was like, fine, whatever. So we took an Uber back to where my car was because I didn't park in the city. I parked at my job. And so we took an Uber back to my car and I drove him to his hotel. And he was trying to get me to go upstairs, which I get it. It was a nigga. But I was like, nigga, I just survived what I don't know if it was a shooting or not. I'm going home. Like, I'm going home. I'm not fucking after this. Leave me alone. Yeah.
The last thing she was thinking about was anything like that.
Yeah. But you guys know me and my stories. I like to go on little tangents. Go ahead. Go into the song.
Story time. So we're going to do What You Pouring. So for y'all that don't know, What You
Sound
Pouring.
like you said, what you pouring?
Porn? No, not What You Pouring.
That's a southern accent. Atlanta
What you
born and
pouring?
raised.
Pouring, okay?
What you
All
pouring?
right. So basically for this segment is, what do you think? What kind of liquor do you think this drink would be? What kind of liquor do you think this drink? What kind of liquor do you think this song would be?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what do you think this song would be based off of what you heard? I got 2 drinks for this one.
I don't think mine is gonna be right. I feel like I should listen to it more to like get an accurate depiction. Can you go first?
I'll go first. So I got 2. So the first one I'm gonna say Four Loko, not the Four Loko now, but the Four Loko before. You know how Four Loko before was
They
liquor.
changed it?
Yeah, it's not
Lethal anymore.
not lethal anymore. Back then, people used to drink a whole Four Loko and die, damn near come close to it. I would say this one is like the Four Loko from before though, because I mean, and the reason I say is like the hype about this song. When you think about this song, you think about how you're sending somebody to you know what I'm saying, basically spy, get the information you need, and then tell you to come on in. Now you going to rob them. You gotta be pretty. Some folks gotta be pretty damn hyped to go rob somebody.
So you need
Some
a Four
folks.
Loko to get you hyped?
So I mean, the Four Loko. Now you don't need the Four Loko. I'm just saying that's Four Loko used to get folks hyped. It's an energy drink and it's a drink to get you fucked up at the same time.
Oh, it was an energy drink?
Yeah, it was an energy drink and also with liquor in it.
I know liquor was in it.
But
I think
that's what it was before. That's why people used to drink that shit straight.
no, but I know. Here's the thing. My experience with Four Loko that I remember the most is that was the first time I got high.
Oh shit, you mixed that.
So I was high and drinking Four Loko, but didn't know any better.
Yeah, Four Loko was bad. And then the next one I'm gonna say is water at the bar.
What the hell is that?
Well, just water.
Oh.
Who comes to the bar? Who comes to the bar? Who comes to a bar and just sits there and gets water? I'll tell you who. People that are sitting there plotting on folks, scanning the room, watching, paying attention to everybody else. That's who goes to the bar and sits at the bar and drinks nothing but water.
I don't know what drink this would be, bro.
That's my 2 drinks off of that.
Those are not bad answers. There's so many characters in this.
Yeah,
In this song.
there is.
I actually have no. I don't have an answer for this one.
That's okay.
But I want to give one. I'm gonna say okay. This one's gonna be a round of shots for me.
Round of shots, okay.
Yeah.
But what's the round? What's the shots? What's the shots that you sitting there? If you had to shoot,
Right. It's gonna be a round of brown.
Brown. Douce?
Hennessy.
Oh, Hennessy.
No, Hennessy. A round of Hennessy.
Niggas.
Cause y'all be on one with that damn Hennessy in y'all system.
Boy, I tell you one
It
thing
turns
about
into a tragedy.
one thing about Hennessy, you drink it enough, you take enough shots of Hennessy, and it starts to not taste like anything. You're in deep, and most likely you're not gonna be able to swim out of that motherfucker.
That's any. Have you did that with Hennessy before?
Yes.
Did that? Have you done that with Hennessy?
Yes. I've Hennessy. I got to the point where it didn't taste like nothing, and I'm just throwing about like, wow, this doesn't taste like anything.
I don't think I've ever gotten
I'm in
that
trouble.
far with. I don't know. Liquor always tastes like something to me, unless it in the beginning doesn't taste like something to me.
In the beginning, it tasted like Hennessy, and then towards the end, it didn't taste like it was just going to back, and that's it. Just throwing it back. Shit. Pause.
All right, let's go. Let's continue.
All right, let's get into the bars for this one. So we're gonna start with the first bar. So it's pretty long, but it says, "I see niggas in this bitch stunting, popping bottles, getting drunk with these bitches, and when they leave, they get followed. Fall asleep with that bitch and really don't know much about her. Then she let us in, we take all your shit, and then you wake up and she help you try to find it. I love it." So this goes back to me, back to the original.
I'm sorry, I just thought of a new meme off that last one. Go ahead.
This goes back to what you porn. Nigga watching everybody at the fucking club. Watching everybody. Not doing shit. Just drinking water. Paying attention to what you got going on, the bottles that you popping, sending these little floozies to your...
Have you experienced this?
No.
You
never
work at the bar
I work
still,
at
so
bar,
like...
Yeah. But I've never experienced this. But I personally have not seen anybody come in and just sit at the bar and drink water, because those are people that I be looking out. For.
I have.
But I know, I'm sure you have, because you've been working in the night industry longer than I have. But what I have witnessed is at the place that we used to work at, it was 2 guys, one standing at the front door, another one standing at the back door, right next to the stairs. You know how it's set up. Remember how it's set up, right? And they were texting each other, giving each other looks and eye contact, making all that stuff. But they, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that is like real suspicious. They didn't have a drink. All they had was bottled water.
Oh, I must have not been there that night.
I don't think you was there that night. But a few of the girls pointed that out. Service pointed that stuff like that out. And I was like, I never thought about it that way. But now, you know what I'm saying, I think about it that way, because that's how human trafficking, especially because it's mostly females that get human trafficked, that's how it happens. They sit there, they look, oh, okay, this the one right here, this the one right here, and they text each other back and forth. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it happens.
Yeah, it does.
Or you drive off, you leave, you get plotted on, somebody rob you, pull up and right. Like, things like that happen off of somebody paying attention. They just watching your every move.
Is this song getting that dark?
I'm just saying.
Listen, say the last bar of that one again, because I thought of a meme.
Last one. Then she let us in. We take all your shit, and when you wake up, she help you try to find it. I love it.
So listen, there's this meme I just seen on Instagram where this girl, she had a wig on. She was like me pretending to find my nigga phone with him when I hit it. And where she hit it was under her wig. So as it was vibrating, she's like...
shaking it. Oh,
her head is vibrating. That shit was hilarious to me. Because bitches really be doing that shit.
Bro, what will
They be
hide
hiding their phone. Yeah.
Will hide your money. Will do anything.
Not the money, jeez.
Hey, you see that $100 I had it right here. No, not for me. Not
Oh my gosh, it's never for you, Will.
no.
I don't believe you anymore.
No, I'm dead ass. Nothing like this has ever happened to me. I just picked the song because I like the song, but nothing like this has ever happened to me. Only thing I witnessed.
Have you ever been robbed?
Yes, I've been robbed. Broken my car twice since I moved back to Atlanta. The only time that I was robbed was when I moved back to Atlanta.
This is the only corny ass city where people like honestly like do that shit for a living.
Right, you break into my car, and then the first time
It's not the only city, but it's one of the goofy cities where people do that for a living.
Let me tell you, the only thing that they stole out of my car was a pair of black Air Force Ones. They were brand new.
They was on that time.
They was brand new though.
That was the catalyst to go.
They was the beginning of they what's the name? Their thieving lifestyle.
Thieving days. Have you seen Desi? You know Desi Banks?
Yeah,
right?
I know. Yes.
His
yes.
His white Air Force
One,
black Air Force.
Black
Yo,
Air Force
that
One,
is his funniest series
that shit is
ever. Ever.
It's funny.
Yo, the one where he was an Uber driver, white Air Force Ones was black. If y'all don't, y'all gotta go check out Desi Banks.
Go check out. Shout out Desi Banks, man.
Yo, he is freaking hilarious. It's out of control, bro. The shit is too accurate. It's out of control.
Man, what?
Yeah, but that's crazy. No, but that's why my windows aren't tinted. I want to get them tinted.
No, I'm gonna get my shit.
But every time I'm about to, it's like Christmas season. I'm like, nah.
I'm gonna get my shit tinted again, but it's just shit like that. Like I just don't leave nothing in my car anymore.
I've never left anything in my car.
But the thing is, even if you don't leave nothing in your car, just because they can't see in it, they're gonna try and bust it open just so they can see what's in it. So
that's why I don't want to get my windows tinted because I'm always in Atlanta.
Like WTF, bro? Fuck.
Not WTF.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay. Then he goes on to say, I be with bitches, that be with bitches, that be with niggas with riches. I tell her get them. She say I got you. I say no bitch. I say get them. So it's like these girls be ready too. They be ready to get down with it, and it's funny though because they try to act all innocent. No,
they have to though.
But that's the job, and that is where the name of this song comes into play. Mona Lisa. Think about it like this: Mona Lisa, the fake smile, exactly.
But was it a fake smile? The thing
but
is,
that's what everybody thinks it was the fake smile. We don't know for sure.
No. The question is she smiling or not? Because there's people who look at Mona Lisa and they don't think she's smiling.
No, that's also
that's
true.
what it is.
That's also true too. They don't know if she's smiling.
So maybe the song is like, is she being? Who was it? Oh, it was Bill Bellamy. I think it was Bill Bellamy. He was saying how he first started popping and he was just becoming Bill Bellamy, and he was rolling with this chick or whatever who was like super fine or whatever. He rose up to this party. I can't remember what party it was, but he rose up to the party and he's trying to like basically impress this girl. Mm-hmm. But he runs into Puff. He runs P. Diddy, he's known as Puff Daddy back in the days for those who don't know, but he runs into Puff and Puff is like, yo, that's the girl that set us up, basically. So basically she was part of like a scam or whatever to like, I guess they robbed Diddy and whoever he was with, but she was the one that set them up or whatever. And she was trying to act innocent. Like, I don't know who you talk about. You got the wrong girl. He was like, yo, Bill, let her loose. Like, don't fuck with her. Like, yo, she really got me and my homies. She really robbed or whatever. So, yeah, that should be happening. But I remember that story because Bill Bellamy is like a great storyteller.
Yeah.
Him and Fat Joe.
Definitely. Fat Joe is a great storyteller. Listening to him, man, what? Yeah, he's a great storyteller as well.
But, yeah, they've been ready. They've been down. Especially celebrities.
Yes. They be ready, especially trying to get them celebrities. But, see, next bar so he says, now you feeling so silly. I smoke color purple. I'm up in here feeling like silly.
Okay. I smoke color purple. Mm-hmm. There's a kush called something purple, huh?
I mean, there is color purple. I mean, there's the kush purple kush, purple haze, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's what
But
haze. The
reason I bring that up is because he said, I smoke color purple. I'm up in here feeling like silly.
Yeah.
That's just clever. Sorry. I didn't think nothing about it.
That was obvious. Is that the double entendre you're talking about?
No, that's not double entendre. No, it's not double entendre.
But you just thought it was cold.
It's just I just found it to be cold because like I've listened to this song multiple times before I thought about doing this for the podcast.
Oh, and you hadn't caught that.
And I didn't catch that because I was just, you know what I'm saying, I'm bobbing to the beat. I'm just, rapping along like, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, boom. But when I started doing like really looking into the list, I'm like, yo, this nigga just made a reference.
Yeah.
Smoking Color Purple. I'm high, feeling like silly. Up here feeling like silly. Like I never would have thought about that.
Yeah.
But this just goes to show how clever and how much of a lyricist Lil Wayne is. People say he's lost it. I don't think he's lost it at all. I think Lil Wayne still got everything he's had when he
I
first
don't
started.
think anyone's saying he lost it.
Some people
Who
say
said
he's
it?
lost a few marbles. A lot of people say he's lost a few of his marbles.
I
don't
think
believe it.
interview-wise, like human-to-human connection. Not. I think that's what people are referring to.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't heard of anyone.
I've
like-
heard some people say that, but that it did not people as in like big people like the Shade Room or stuff like that. It's just like people that
People with
friends.
opinions.
People with opinions that don't really matter. Then he goes nappy ass dreads. What's that you say? Watch your mouth, Milli Vanilli. Milli Vanilli, nappy ass dreads. They did have them nappy ass dreads. Not even gonna cap to you. But if y'all don't know who Milli Vanilli is, because you might be too young or you just don't know who Milli Vanilli is at all whatsoever, that's the group that could not sing at all. They got their fame and stardom off of lip singing. That is it.
I don't think they spoke English well either.
Barely spoke
They were
English.
German,
There was an
think.
interview that was done where they
Swedish?
could barely speak any English, so it made people question.
I think they spoke English. I lied. I think they just had a really thick accent. I think they were either from Sweden or Germany.
It was like a accent. It was just something about it that set people alarms off. And sure enough,
I think one time they were on stage and the thing cut off.
yeah,
the music,
was it?
the taping track cut
It was
off.
an accident.
I'm
Allegedly,
trying to think. The recording cut off. y'all. I really-
Allegedly, it was accidentally. It accidentally happened. Allegedly,
They probably did. Who was trying to sabotage them?
somebody that knew that them niggas couldn't really sing.
Your ass.
I would do that shit.
Oh my gosh. No,
I
you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like
Wait, say the bar again?
nappy ass dreads. Nappy ass dreads. What's that you say? Watch your mouth, Milli Vanilli.
Watch your mouth. Yeah, watch your mouth because.
They sitting there saying,
But no, yeah, like it's not. But think about it. It's not even like watch what you say because you're more than likely speaking for who is ever over you. So you're relaying the messages for this person over you. So be careful what you even say because it's not even coming from you. Am I reading too deep into it?
No. We need the deepness.
Uh,
Speak on it,
okay, but that's a wild one
Nick
because.
Tracy. I said, speak on the Nick Tracy.
Oh, I was like, what? I'm trying to think of anyone that I felt that was. It's kind of like those times where like.
A lot of people thought T-Pain couldn't sing until he stepped away from
But
the
it's not
autotune
even
thing.
about singing. I'm actually referring to the
Oh, watch what you say.
yeah because you're relaying them. You know,
Watch
people
your
who have
mouth.
balls only when their friend comes in.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel with
Yeah.
this one.
You know how they say like the loudest person in the room is really the person that won't do nothing, type of thing. Also,
Yeah, I've heard that. Do you believe that?
I do sometimes. I mean, unless there's proof behind it, I do believe that most times.
That's true. That's true. Actually, I'm no longer friends with someone that I now looking back, I realize, and this is not even based off of he said, she said. This is actually based off the last encounter I had with this person. Yeah, loudest person in the room, and what's so crazy is I thought like she was ready to throw down and like
You about to hit?
not me. I wasn't in it. I was.
Oh, I thought you.
I got caught in the fire, but I didn't like it wasn't.
I thought Nick Tracy was about to got down.
I ain't do it. Was my birthday. I ain't do shit. I ain't do shit. But I just thought the way she barked, and I really, really thought there was bite to it. Like she played a really great game of barking. It was like, damn, you really not a dog? Like you sound just like a dog, bro.
Did she get chumped off or did she get what happened?
Nah, she didn't get chumped off. I mean, she did, but she was doing chumping too. So it was like, I just really believe she was a pit bull
Okay.
because her personality is so strong, and she will die on a hill for any one of her points. And I just thought, even if she didn't fight, I thought she had more of a spine.
Okay.
And it was like the way everything unfolded, I was surprised that she ran away.
Damn.
And I'm pretty sure she would look at it as, I just need to block this out of my life. But so I based that experience off of all the other stories she's told us about her falling out with other females. And I was like, wow, this is actually a pattern. You know what I'm saying?
She's a runner. She's a track star.
She wasn't in my life that long, so it wasn't a crazy heartbreak. I'm pretty sure she don't care about me either, so it's all good.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not no damn. It really isn't. It's
No,
we knew each other
barking.
less than a year.
No, I'm saying damn about the barking and all the barking and there ain't no biting.
That was really surprising, but it's funny because I seen it before. But I was her excuse for keeping the peace made sense. But we don't have to get into the whole story. So I was like, oh, okay. Maybe she's just mature.
Yeah.
But when you actually look at the situation, yeah. It's like, damn, I thought you were a pit bull. Like, you're not even a dog. You're not even a cat.
You say you're not even a dog. I'm about to say you're not even a chihuahua. Damn, you're not even a dog. That's crazy.
No.
Cats fight too. That's crazy. They got them fast ass hands.
It's kind of like Wizard of Oz. Like, you think Oz is like this huge, and then you pull the curtain and it's just, it's a human being, basically.
Yeah,
that's not this, whoa.
That's talking big and bad behind the curtain.
Yeah.
And he says, moves on to say, you can get snaked, you can get faked out by the bitch that you feeling, cause you thought that she was an angel. That bitch ain't no angel. I treat her halo like a frisbee. Now, this man takes her halo and he plays with it, like basically in my opinion, and he throws it to her. He throws it to her when it's time for her to go. Hey, now it's time to go be an angel. Okay. Go get in these niggas' faces. Go talk to these niggas. Go be, you know what I'm saying, cute. And then when it's time for you to throw that halo back, which it will be time for you to throw that halo back, we gonna rob them niggas. Like, that's just wild. It's just the wordplay that he puts behind this that just wows me. I don't know why I'm so wild by this.
So you think that he's actually in reference of, I mean, obviously not playing with it in real time, but yeah. I mean, like, I think he meant to, I think like he's saying that to say, like, you're taking her serious and you think she's an angel.
Right. But
angel or not, I'm not taking her serious. And like as a joke saying, I'll take her
halo, and I hold on to them.
Have you felt that way about someone before?
Let's see.
Think of someone in your life, right? That
halo. That
maybe a family member or a close friend was like, I'm just so smitten. This is my bitch. Or even like, this my nigga, like a girl. Or, you know, same sex, whatever. And you're like, yeah, I'm not really fucking with you, like, this guy. Like, basically someone's dating someone who you know is not a good person.
I've had that before.
Right.
I've had that before. When
How did you even, like, deal with that, though? Like,
trying to tell them. It was like,
you tried to tell them?
Yeah, you tried to tell them. Try to tell them. And then they, I said that like 3 times. I don't know why. But then sometimes it's just depending on if they're willing to listen or not. And
no, so you personally.
This person did not want to listen. And
how did it come up though? Was it awkward and like?
No, it wasn't awkward at all. I was just like, I don't fuck with her. That's it. I don't fuck with her.
Did they ask you?
No, they didn't ask me. I just told them.
So you just
it wasn't like
random.
It wasn't just like randomly. We were just chilling, sitting there talking, drinking or whatever. And then I was just like, yo, I don't really fuck with this person, bro. I don't think that this person is right for you. I think this person is bad for you, actually. And I mean, just look at all the shit that keeps happening. And I'm not gonna go into detail and specifics of the stuff that kept happening, but it's just like it don't fit. You know what I'm saying? Shit don't add up. Math ain't mathing. And he's like, yeah, I know, but you know. And then all of the excuses started coming out, and then you're just sitting there like, bro, come on now, open your eyes.
I've been through that.
Like I had to literally try to tell them, but they didn't listen. And then come to find out, it wasn't exactly how I portrayed it as far as like what I thought that she was doing. But they still did play them.
Yeah.
And I'm never gonna hit nobody with a "I told you so," because that's not as a
I
friend.
will.
You cold. I won't hit you with I told you all, but I'm gonna look at your ass like
No,
like
if
like,
you do it enough times and you're literally being stupid, I'll be like, I probably won't say I told you so, but you're gonna know that's the energy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I looked at him like you know what I'm saying, like I told you, but I didn't say it out my mouth because I mean I ain't trying to kick him while he's down per se. Which I still don't think that's kicking him while he's down, but you know what I mean, like let him grieve.
But normally those people, well, I don't know. It's crazy because I've been through that situation. Actually, this was like, I won't say the time frame, but I've been through that situation, and my friend, she was a female, and it was just really, really interesting seeing somebody continue. And this is not the first time this has happened, actually, with a friend, or actually the other person was a family member, low key. But it was just interesting seeing someone be manipulated because
And knowing that it's happening, right?
yeah, because I already knew what the next story was going to be.
Right.
And I'm talking about crazy, annoying stuff. And it wasn't like, oh, hell no, I would have, like, not like, I don't know, because it was extreme, but it was like petty. That's what it was. Petty, extreme shit. So yeah, I was playing with that because I knew him too, based off of Nightlife. So I was playing with that nigga's halo, like her perceived halo. He is by no means in my eyes an angel, but I was playing with that nigga so-called halo. Like a frisbee too. Like,
had that motherfucker in your palm of your hands.
anyways.
So then it goes on, and you telling your business. She tell me your business, and you tell that bitch what you feeling. All the beans you be spilling to you, she lied through her teeth cavities feelings. The reason that one stuck out to me is because she's lying through her teeth to him, to get him to spill all the beans and tell her everything, and how he says lying through her teeth, cavities, holes in your teeth, feelings is what's supposed to be filling the cavities of the holes in your teeth. Just thought that was very clever. But as far as this someone lying to you to get under your skin or to get to know you or to get inside with you, and then be telling your business to somebody else because you're just telling them everything. That hasn't happened to me personally, but I had that happen to a friend, and I'm glad they was able to figure it out on their own.
Let me tell you something about that. Being lied to has levels, and I didn't realize that until I experienced a really, really traumatic event that happened in my life. It was just a person who was lying to me, but the way they would do it. Have you ever experienced someone who's lied to you before the situation even comes up? So they'll create the narrative way before anything happens. So by the time something seems weird and it happens, you already have the back, like, oh no, but he told me or she told me that such and such.
Yeah.
And this could be weeks in advance.
So
This could be weeks in advance.
So then when it does come up, it's like you knew?
No, it's like, oh yeah, I knew about that, but such and such happened.
Right.
That's, what are you talking about?
No, that's not
So
what
there's no need to further question anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right. It's them trying to cover their tracks because they know it's going to come around full circle.
that shit is out of control, Will.
That's
a pathological
yes.
narcissist.
Trying to be a professional liar.
And that,
like, keyword there is trying to be a professional liar.
but I don't know. It was just real. I'm like thinking about several things because once that person was no longer in my life, there were so many aha moments, and those are what makes situations worse when you realize you've been manipulated.
Yes.
And you're like, oh my God. Every fucking thing was and I'm talking about this person saying vulnerable things that now everything is a lie in my eyes. Whether it was true or not, it's like so many of it where it's, so yeah, that bar right there, it's just crazy, like lying through your teeth. It's just wild, like being deceived by a narcissist is out of control. I really do feel for people who have them as parents. Imagine growing up with a narcissistic parent.
Being lied to your whole life.
It's not even lies too. It's more so manipulation.
Control and manipulation.
Because that's basically what this Mona Lisa story is.
Yeah.
It's a manipulation.
It's him controlling the girl to get her to get him in so he can get whatever he wants from whoever.
And he's manipulative.
Yes, he's very manipulative. Yes.
But imagine that being your parent.
Using you as
as a kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Using you as a kid. You know what? It can be, for instance, baby moms and baby fathers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Using the kid as leverage.
Oh.
To get what you want. And that's not just baby mom, it's vice. It can go both ways. We're just talking about somebody using the child to get what they want.
Oh, for sure.
That right there is just like wrong. Wrong. Well, people will do that though. People will do that. It'd be the ones that's bitter. Mad because you moved on. Mad because you found something and you're happy now, and then because you're happy and they're still not happy, they're gonna try to take away your happiness, whatever makes you happy.
But now imagine what the kid has to go through.
Right. I want to see my dad. I want to see my mom. No, you can't see them. No. They don't want to see, and they're telling you lies. They don't want to see you.
Manipulating the story.
They don't want to see you.
Controlling the narrative.
They don't want to see you. They're with their other kids now. They're with the other kids and all this and blah, blah, blah.
But even imagine a narcissistic parent who basically is gaslighting you. You know what I'm saying?
For those that don't know what gaslighting is, can you please explain that to them?
Gaslighting is basically making somebody feel like they're not seeing what they're seeing. It's kind of like, basically, for instance, say I'm dating someone and he's like, man, one thing I don't like to do is lie. Like, I don't like lying to, I'm going to keep it 100, da-da-da-da-da. Right. So later along in the relationship, you find out he's lying and this and the third. And what he would do to gaslight is make me feel like I'm hearing things or I'm seeing things. Like, right. How is this a lie?
Right.
Like, this is not a lie. When did I say that I don't lie?
Right.
It's like, yo, when we first started dating, you was like, yo, I keep it 100. He'd be like, how am I not keeping it 100? Like, but when did I say it? I never even said those things to you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or like when somebody, a really simple way that a lot of people do it, a little bit more common way. You don't necessarily have to be a narc for this. So basically, you know when someone's like acting a certain way, and you can feel the energy that they're being like almost passive aggressive.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, why are you acting like that? And you're acting like what? Like you're gaslighting them and be like, what you mean?
What are you talking about?
But you know that they can feel your energy and you're being passive aggressive. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Saying it.
Yeah, and they'll be like, what are you talking about? I just said, you really want to wear that tonight? Like, what you mean? You going to wear that tonight? Why you said it like that? Said it like what? I'm just asking. Nah, you know why you said that, nigga. Like, why you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Especially when you trying to, that's another way of manipulation. Especially when you trying to go out. Say you dating somebody and the dude don't want you to go out that night with your girl.
That's what that.
And they hit you with that. Like. You wearing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
None. Why you said it like that? I didn't say it like what? I just asked. But you know what the energy was. People.
The real energy is I don't want you to go out. So I'm about to start an argument. So I can stay in and tell the girls no.
So that's a form of gaslighting that's a little bit more common. But yeah, basically gaslighting is making someone feel like they're stupid or not seeing or not hearing what they're really hearing. Mm-hmm. Narcs do that a lot because they can't ever be wrong. Like, it's really hard for them to be wrong. Or they'll find a way to be like, oh, they'll admit it and they'll be like, yeah, I was wrong, just to manipulate you into thinking that they're mature, but they're really not. Mm-hmm. They just know that this is the best way to keep you around.
Or some way to try to make you feel bad for the whole thing. Make you feel like you were the wrong. I only did that because I thought that outfit was blah, 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 or, something of that sort. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they'll do. Mm-hmm. Next lyric I got says, she opened the door naked. She left it unlocked. They started French kissing, so he didn't see moi. So that's what the double entendre is. Because it start French kissing. We know what French kissing is. Tongue kissing, blah, blah, blah. So we know what that is. So he didn't see moi. Moi being me, but also...
In French, that's what...
Yeah, in French, moi means me. But also moi as in moi, like a kiss.
Like, mwah.
Right. I was like, hey, yo. That's the double entendre.
That one's cold. That one's cold.
I caught that one. I felt really good about that.
This song is long. Did you Kendrick's too?
Yeah, I did a little bit of Kendrick.
Okay, yeah.
A little bit of Kendrick. So then the next one he says, "You'll be dead after we get what we're after. If Liz call you daddy, she about to be a bastard."
Who was he talking about with this one? Because he kept talking about Elizabeth. Who the fuck is Elizabeth?
So no, Liz is just the girl in the song. Liz is the girl.
Oh, okay, I was thinking that was reference into like some type of pop culture thing that I missed.
No. Liz is a girl in the song.
Okay, so he names them.
Yeah.
Or names her.
Yeah, he names her, and he says, "If Liz call you daddy, she about to be a bastard." Which I mean, that's right there says in itself. You know how they say if you don't have you don't have a father, then you're a bastard child. Well, if he kills the boyfriend, or not the boyfriend at the time, but if he kills the girl, the dude, and she called you daddy, she's about to be a bastard.
Oh yeah. That's clever.
Right.
Hey, do you know why they call why ODB named himself
Old dirty bastard?
Yeah.
No, please.
Because there was no father to his style.
So I sit here and ponder.
There's no father to his style.
A true original.
So he's a bastard.
OG, yeah.
You just say, you old dirty bastard.
Yo, R.I.P. to a legend.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy. I never would have thought about that. That's wild.
Yeah, he says it in the they have his character say it. Well, basically in the Hulu series.
For the Wu-Tang, right?
Mm-hmm. The Wu-Tang, if you guys don't know, ODB, Old Dirty Bastards from Wu-Tang. Yeah, if you watch that series on Hulu, he says it multiple times.
I need to watch that. I haven't watched that yet. I need to watch that.
It's so good. You get to watch all 3 seasons at once, but
that's why I don't be watching stuff in real time.
it's good. But I love it I love the 3rd season because they tap into almost every episode has different directors, and they tap into Afro surrealism in the 3rd season, which that's my favorite type of black entertainment at the moment.
Okay.
Visual entertainment at the moment.
Then we move on to Kendrick's, and he says, "Woke up in the morning to the Great Gatsby, then he dogged it again like the bitch Lassie. I'm a dog in the wind, I'm a pit laughing, I'm a call up again like I did last week." So what stood out to me about this one is the fact that the book Great Gatsby, that was referenced in this lyric, is about someone being cheated on. And in lyrics, the verse for Kendrick is someone being cheated on.
Wait, Gatsby is not about necessarily being cheated on, though.
It was. You don't remember the dude, the girl that was cheating on her husband with Gatsby. It's not about, but it had something to do with infidelity in there. And it was also a
that
tragedy.
nigga was Buchanan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was cheating on
He was also
Daisy too. Even though I don't fuck with Daisy, but he was cheating on Daisy too.
I'm just saying, it's about infidelity, period. Not just
And that nigga was a narc.
infidelity, both ways, infidelity.
Okay, fine.
And it's also a tragedy as well. That's where that's where those two also come into play as well. And then the part. Oh my God, the part where he said dog, and then he dogged it again like the bitch Lassie. Why you gotta call Lassie a bitch? I mean, she is a bitch. But
I'm about to say because she is one.
I'm saying,
it's a female dog.
He had to say it like that. Dogged it again like the bitch Lassie. I was just sitting there like, yo, come on, that Lassie was a good dog.
My gosh. Okay, that's fine. But it is a bitch.
Now, this next lyric we about to talk about, this one is I think this one's gonna stir the pot a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? I like
this one. You should start. We got to start stirring the pot. Let's see.
I like this one. I like this one.
Who says it?
Kendrick.
Okay.
Make good with the friend and I'm all jazzy. Brittany with the twin and the girl Ashley. Found out that I fucked. He was unhappy. Bitch, I never let the bullshit get past me. Better yet, I want to break up. Don't you ask me about a motherfucking double standard. Acting. All right, so.
What he said about Brittany?
So Brittany. So
That's
first
my
off, we're gonna
bitch.
talk about real quick Ashley and Brittany. I just want to talk about how funny that is because Ashley and Brittany are also the same two girls that Lil Wayne started with in his song Alphabet Hoes. A is for Ashley. I can't remember the lyric go, but yes, he reused the same two names that Lil Wayne started with in that song Alphabet Hoes.
Wait, are these real people?
No, they're not real people.
Okay, I was like, am I missing something
No,
again?
not real people unless they're real people to them that we don't know of. But what really got me with this one is the double standard. So,
Okay.
like he said, he said, better yet, I want to break up. Don't you ask me about a motherfucking thing. Double standard acting.
Break it down.
He cheated on her first.
Okay.
She cheated on him. She took him back after he cheated.
Okay.
She cheated on him. I want to break up. Don't say shit about double standard.
Yeah, that's gonna make me angry.
This is stir the pot.
That's gonna make me angry.
Put a spoon at. Let me see that motherfucker. Stir that bitch. Because we all know that there is a double standard. Correct.
No, but it doesn't have to be a double standard.
It doesn't have to be, but there is. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, there's really not. It's not
not.
a double standard.
It's not.
I mean, it is a double standard, but it's not a we're just accepting that type of thing.
No.
You
I'm
know what
not
I'm
saying that women are just accepting. I'm not.
Yes,
saying,
they do.
but I mean, some do, not all. But what I'm saying is, if a nigga get cheated on,
He's gonna be a big bitch about it, and he's not taking her back.
there you
And
go.
if he does, he can't. It's never gonna last. It's not gonna last. It's
but
not.
if a nigga cheats on a woman,
We're stronger, bro. Not me. I don't take nobody back.
but you see what I'm saying, right? The double standard.
I'll be the nigga in this situation because I'm not taking nobody back.
But you get what I mean, right? That's where I.
Yeah, for sure. But I wanted to just elaborate, like.
But I mean, I don't think because it's happened to me and I took that person back. So I don't think I feel
Did
like
it last though?
it didn't last. No,
Exactly. It's
But-
never gonna last.
But I did take the person back, and I'm not. And what I'm saying is like it doesn't always have to be a double standard. It could be just what you feel like as a woman. If a woman feels
no, this is the thing. Guys expect a woman to just accept that he's cheated.
yeah, some guys do expect that.
So why the fuck you can't accept it?
Some guys can. I was one of them.
No, not you, Will. Well,
Okay.
you're a different type of. You literally are like understanding.
Okay.
Like you're a little bit more open minded to things, but niggas is not going for that shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Niggas is not going for it. Like it's dead.
Yes, majority, and that's why this is majority. Majority of niggas be like, fuck that. But little do they. But in all actuality, they done been fucking around with like 5-10 different females already.
Yeah, that's why I don't take nobody back.
Shit crazy, right? That's why I said stir in the pot.
That's why I don't take nobody back. I kind of feel like if I take you back, I'm teaching you how to treat me, and you're gonna think that it's okay to do that shit again. Like she took me back the first time, so
Might as well do it again.
that's how I feel. I mean, I don't believe that's accurate for everybody. That's just kind of how I look at it, and that's why it's hard for me. And everything's gonna be. Yeah, the trust is gone after that. It's too hard to rebuild it for me. It's just way too hard, especially if you're a great liar.
I mean, you spend your time wondering,
Too much.
Is there a get back gonna happen? I'm not talking about the one that was cheated on. I'm talking about the other person that did the cheating. Is the other person gonna try and get me back?
And let me tell you something
Tit for
about
tat.
Geminis. And this is a great example. Let me tell you something about Geminis.
What them Gemini be back?
When we believe something, we dine on a hill until Jesus himself can prove that us wrong.
So
Or
it has to be
until you
Jesus
or Jesus himself can prove us wrong.
So if you get some hard copy facts, evidence.
That's when we'll be like, oh, okay. Or unless we actually just like, whatever, we don't care anymore. But for instance, I was in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back, I believe that the guy cheated on me.
Mm-hmm.
During the relationship, I didn't see that. I remember one thing kind of was weird, and I called it out. We got into a huge argument about it, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm wrong. I was losing myself in that relationship. But anyways, I let it go. Looking back, I feel like what I was feeling in that moment, I was actually right. It may have not been what I was depicting, but something was off,
Mm-hmm.
right? So looking back, long story short, I believe he cheated. To this day, he's dying on the hill and saying he never cheated. I don't believe that. I do believe this nigga cheated on me. He won't say it, and we're agreeing to disagree, but until you can bring me hard copy proof or Jesus himself comes down and says, yo, he never cheated on you, he cheated on me. Do I care for the proof now? I don't. I don't care about the relationship no more because we're not in one. But another great example.
Go ahead. Preach on.
Tupac believed that Bad Boy set him up and was trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Remember when he got shot?
Yeah, yeah.
In the building they were in. And I was like, I remember rewatching that just story play out on a documentary that featured, Tupac and Biggie's story. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, that's such a Gemini thing. Like he really, and that's why he went and did hit him up.
Yeah, exactly why he did hit him up.
Exactly.
But in all actuality, it was the niggas that he was hanging around that if the movie was accurate by any chance, but at that part that Biggie told him, yo, don't hang around them folks.
Right. But then Who Shot You came out.
Right. Because he was like, since you want to believe it, we gonna roll with it.
Yeah, but that was bad timing.
Yeah, it definitely was.
As a Gemini, I'm not taking it as maybe he's trying to warn me. I'm taking it as, see, I know I was right. You trying to do this subliminal.
That's exactly what he did, though.
Geminis will die on that hill. If we believe something, I need hard copy proof.
Who shot you?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's that.
But I'm done with the bars. Badu got an 86.
All right, cool.
So this one's pretty simple. I think this is a good one. Would you rather get cheated on and take that person back, knowing all the details to the cheating, all the details, but you get $10 million and you can spend it any way you want, and he is not entitled to any of your money, he or she, whichever you prefer, or you get cheated on, you choose to leave him, he gets to get the $10 million. And he does not have to give you anything, but you're sticking with your morals, you're sticking with your Gemini ways and things of that nature. Now, when I say be with him, you have to treat it like a regular relationship again. You forgiven.
Wait, if I stay?
If you stay, you get the
and
10
I
million.
get 10 million?
You get the 10 million. You don't have to spend it with him or split bread, you know what I'm saying, with him. But you have to treat that relationship like a regular relationship again.
Nah, you can have the 10 mil.
You gotta, everything has to go, not back to normal, but you do whatever it takes to get back to do some type of normalcy.
No.
10 million ain't worth it.
I'm thinking about the worst of the worst that I've actually been through. And I'd have to.
Your morals is more, your moral compass and your mindset.
Because when somebody just gives you the ultimate ick, it's like, but I still have to be around you.
Like,
and
it's not
and
just
like
you have
kiss
to be
you,
intimate.
act like you're in a relationship,
you have to
sex with this nigga.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't
it's
do
like
that
you
for
forget,
10 mil.
It's like you're forgiven, but you don't forget.
I can't do it for 10 mil. It's got to be a higher number than that.
Higher number than 10 mil? Damn, I thought 10 mil was a higher number.
It is a high number. It does make you be like, but I'm like,
especially
when you think about it,
you don't have to share with him at all.
But listen, if you think about it on the scope of things, 10 mil isn't that much, especially with inflation. But anyways, it's a lot. But think about it on the scope of things. Like these millionaires are making like 10 million easy
in a couple months. Shit, sometimes Beyonce made it in a fucking hour.
Yeah, so it's a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but when you think about it on the grand scheme of like the highest of your dreams, or my dreams anyway, I don't know about anybody else, it's not a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's not that it's not a lot. It's a lot, but it's not as much as.
Well, it's not what you're willing to take. It's not what you're willing to settle for to settle your everything.
That's basically saying, would you settle for $10 million to lose your integrity? Would you sell your integrity for $10 million?
Integrity for $10 million?
No. It's got to be a higher number than that.
Damn.
I don't think the number exists.
Give me.
So I'm going with B. What's the B? Leave him and he can have 10 mil. That's fine. I'll find a way to make 10. I'll find a way to make 100 mil.
I'm gonna take that 10.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the worst of it. What is your answer?
I'm taking the $10 million.
Yeah, well, but you can do
I'm
that.
taking the $10 million. You know why I'm taking the $10 million? Because I'm gonna make that $10 million make me some more money.
Can you cheat on him? I mean, her.
Can you cheat back? There's no stipulation that says you can't cheat back.
Yeah, but I just kind of feel like now I'm starting a cycle.
A tit for tat. Now you being.
Yeah, it's a tit for tat, and then now it's creating. I don't even like to cheat.
But you remember now, it's your $10 million. You can, it's yours.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if I cheated, you'd never find out. Like I said, I'm sticking to this. You never see cats fucking. So he wouldn't find out if your stomach just been humming. We gonna get out of
That's
here.
not my stomach. That's the chair.
Oh.
My stomach
bad.
ain't humming. You try, hey, don't. And even if it was my stomach, be putting me out like that. Gurgle.
No, I was just trying to say, like, we about to get out of here.
Oh man, if it was my stomach,
You called me out on the episode.
Oh what? Oh yeah, cause your stomach was talking.
But that's because it was digesting. I had just ate my protein. What is it? My Greek yogurt.
It was your stomach was talking. Like it was talking to me. Said, Will, what you doing?
But
The show was going great.
I had to get protein in. It wasn't bubble guts or nothing. You know when your stomach naturally digests?
Yeah, I know how it goes.
Anyways, like I said.
But yeah,
I'm
I'm taking
B.
I'm taking A. I'm taking that $10 million and I'm running with it. And I ain't sharing shit. I say that now. I know how I am. You know how I am.
Man.
Give a little $10,000.
All right, let's tip the bar and get out of here.
What's your tip for the bar today?
Shoot, man.
You want me to go?
No, I think I got a good one. I think my tip would be beware of Mona Lisas. There are actually everywhere.
And it could be your friend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're actually everywhere.
It could be your family member.
And by Mona Lisa, I'm saying that in the sense of be careful of the people where you can't really decipher if they're smiling or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes we're like, oh, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe they're really not as, like, maybe I'm just.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you got to go with your gut, that intuition. And the one thing.
But here's the thing about gut and intuition. Do you know how to decipher the two? A lot of people don't even know how to decipher the two.
That is true.
This is how I do, really quick, added to that tip. For me,
please.
And this is learned. I had to learn this the hard way, and sometimes I still have trouble. But basically, your intuition. Wait, I said decide between gut and intuition. It's the same thing. I mean, like gut and like you just tripping, thinking crazy stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So your intuition, your gut feeling is a whisper. It's never, ever, ever loud.
Okay.
If you think about it. Think of any time you felt like, it's never been like screamed at you. Anytime it's loud, that's you freaking out in your mind.
Yo, never thought about it that way.
If you think about it, your intuition is never loud. It's always subtle. And the reason why it's tricky, it's kind of like, wait, did y'all hear that? Wait, anybody else hear that? No.
You know how that.
I don't think maybe I didn't even hear that. I'm tripping.
So that also goes back to, like I said earlier, the loudest person in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So the loudest voice in your head can possibly be the wrong one. Mm-hmm. But that subtle one that's sitting there quietly telling you, hey,
right.
watch out.
You ever felt like, oh, this is the right situation for me? It's always calm. It's never like chaotic and loud. And
Right. Like you don't get hit like that. Yeah.
Even when they say, like, you know, if we want to bring it to religion, when they're like, God talks to you, but he's never going to raise his voice.
Not
Pastor Tracy, not Pastor Nick Tracy.
The pastor, she over here got there preaching. What? Oh man, I almost jumped out my chair.
I'm not a good preacher though.
Hey, you said that one. That was a word right there. That was a word right there. Okay.
Baptist Church coming soon.
Hey, that tip for the bar was amazing. Mine, it would be similar to hers, but it's just fellas. I know y'all we like to pop bottles and do things of that nature, and you know what I'm saying, be out there in these streets and everything. Just be careful, man, because folks are watching. And folks, I don't mean women, I mean other niggas are watching what you're doing. And they might not be so obvious and walk up and try to snatch a chain that you got on your neck because that's too obvious. Nowadays, folks try to be a little bit more sneaky in a sense, like break into your car. follow you. They throwing what's those things called? The Apple things that they could put in your car and trace your car so they could figure out where you live at and then find out where you resting at. And then now wait till you leave. And then now they're trying to
Can I tell you a quick story?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I used to date somebody who used to always travel with at least a band on him.
Not a good idea.
Maybe at least 700 at the least.
Okay.
Cash.
Yeah, not a good idea.
And I used to always be like, every time he would whip it out, I used to always be like, can you not do that? I used to hate that because you don't know who's watching, bro. People are reckless out here in Atlanta.
Especially.
And we're in the city at that.
Mm-hmm.
So one time, mind you, I never normally check the back of my car. I only do that. Like, I like to kind of go through it before I go wash my car.
Right.
So randomly, I was on my way to working nightlife. I went to the back seat. Why was there $900 in my back seat? And I was like, why is there 900 cash on I was like, no one's been in my back seat though.
Right.
So I'm like, what the, bro, do you know that it was my niggas? And I called and I was like, yo, are you missing some money?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, actually, I am. I was like, how much? He was like, 900 and something. I was like, bro.
It's in my car. In the seat where they could have busted your window. And
I was like, bro, you know that shit is in it's been chilling in my back because the last time we were in my back seat was like 2 weeks prior.
Oh my God.
You know, it was amazing. Anyways, it was 2 weeks prior. But if I was a like shady bitch or a Mona Lisa, bro, you didn't like. He never talked about it to me.
Yeah.
But I'm not one of those.
To you, but also the simple fact that he could have got you robbed.
Hell yeah! It was just literally on the backseat floor. Luckily, the back windows were tinted.
Right. So
but I worked in the city, bro. Nightlife city. So
crazy.
Anyways, that's our tip for the bar. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the bar for another week.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you follow us on our social media platforms, which is YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Bar2Bar Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at ooh.nicolette. That's O Nicolette.
And you can follow me on Instagram at kap._ransom. That is cap, KAP _ransom.
See that nigga Cap.
Yeah.
Period. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You want to end off with this last shot?
Yeah, let's go ahead and pour this up.
We didn't really drink this episode, but it's all good. I didn't really feel like drinking today, y'all. Not you drink, but is that most of it? No. Okay. Oh.
See, I wouldn't do you like that.
All right. Let's get out of here.
I'm a gentleman.
All right. Cheers. Thank you guys so much.